My first time attending a funeral where almost all women have small waists and big nyash. Proudly sponsored by Dr. Pert. May her soul rest in
ngangifuna ukuba umuntu wesifazane ukuthi mangiyifakile ingubo ithi cha ngiyabonga dokotela
Weird loko mang.
Honoring my sister. Go, Mal. Chami ako kilo tong support Mal sa track.
Kabarambayang.
Makilo. Yeah, stage Mal. Hope for my Kanye West. Midi zara mo fufisa Mal sa track. Ora bem ambur. Yeah, aram kisa mama skral Kanye West. Anya kasanya kerja make chumek. Ko na veno. Kabo past 1. Jo.
I don't know who come it. I already studied there. Good clap. Team fish.
Search chumek.
Last week, I for family ready shopping this week. That has to rain.
Thobela igama lami ngolaChonco lento kazelele la. Oh, by the way, happy Women's Day to every woman noma kunje lento kazelele la. I'm disappointed ukuthi umsebenzi anguboni namhlanje ngithe nje ake ngibuke ingubo ezokhombisa kahle ukuthi uDr. Pert wangenzani. Yeah, no guys, please don't joke with this lady. Ngonyaka ka 2021 ngiyafika eGoli ngizozama iphalish base ngizameka bese ngithi mina engazi ukuthi kunento engasuki la konje ngizoshona phi mangabe ngiqalaza. Instagram is amazing. Ngiyambona lo dokotela uya post before and after. Kwasho ukuthi ngoba umsebenzi ungixinile bese ngifona ngaleso sikhathi kwakusaphila uBev, may his soul also rest in peace. Ubeva bambi phone bese sithatha ama-appointment like haya sithatha ama-walk-in ama-consultations bese ngithi engizomisa kanjani ngangenza lelo hlelo ekuthiwa ingane yami ngenhlanhla kaNkulunkulu noma ngokuhlela kwaNkulunkulu bakhansele shoot on that day kanti la ngakhansela ngalo. And then I walk in and then bese ngigcwalisa iform bese kuthiwa you can have a seat. Intokazi ke iyenzile practice yayo nawe umuhlalo uyeza ukuthi uzoba muhle la. Bese yaqhamuka uDr. Pert. Uma eqhamuka udlile ukotini, udle ishirt leVersace. Udle ayube udle ukotini. Udle ibhluke lakhe eliwumbala okhanya kahle, uphethe handbag. Shwi ungena officeini lakhe. Bese ngithi mina uyena dokotela lo. Thiwa uyena. Ngithi hawu wazi wangithanda uNkulunkulu. Ngizoba muhleke. Mangabe ngizokwenza umuntu osnatched kanje, kusho ukuthi nami ngizoba snatched. By the way, njengoba ngivakashela ama-office akhe bathathu noma babili odokotela engababona. Ayehla amathemba enginsizwa mangibona isicijile. Ngathi cha ngeke uzongisnatha kanjani ma ukuthi sakhe isicijile. Ngachazwa ibody yakhe uDr. Pert. Ngathi hi doc, have I seen you somewhere? Athi yes, any patient yami angaze ngangicheck and then you called in video. Ngathi yes, I know you. So can I touch your bum? What yeah. Ngathi so your stomach aphakamisa shirt. Ngathi was wamuhle. Okay, sort me out. Doc, I am coming here, I need to remove this fat. It's been a year, I am working out, but sinangu umhlwehlwe ongasuki. Ngicela ungisize. Wathi phakamisa. Ngaphakamisa wathinta nezandla zakhe. Izandla zami awakhe zimkhumbuze zakhe. Wacofa isisu. Wasethi uzofanele ngicheck ibhema yakho. I check udokotela bese I wanted to cut at least 5 kilos. Uzobuya kanje ngithi manje inkomo engakanani. Athi I know i-receptionist izokuthinta ongakhathazeka. Okay? Bese ngiphinde ngibuye futhi ngithi doc wena ongena like wena osinatsha abantu. Yes, imina actually Manchester. dokotela, umsebenzi owenze kumina wawenza nakwabanye odadeyo. Ngiyacela ke doc. Isivumelane sasenzile. I don't know where's Dr. Maditsi. Ngicela sihlale ezweni ingcengce yami ngisafuna ikhuphuke. And to every woman oyithola i-opportunity ukuthi akenze i-liposuction akabe muhle, our reasons are not the same. People baba shocked ukuthi why Ulasi is always covering up nanani. Dr. Pert ngangayanga again ukuthi ngiyodunusa, ngiyoveza umzimba. Ngangifuna ukuba umuntu wesifazane ukuthi mangiyifakile ingubo ithi nca. Ngiyabonga dokotela abakholwayo.
Dr. Petunia Matibe, affectionately known as Dr. Pert, was more than a surgeon. She was a healer of spirits, a champion of African identity, and a beacon of unwavering light. Her untimely passing has left a void no words can fill, but a legacy is etched forever in the countless lives she transformed. Dr. Pert may have been taken from us and now belongs to the ages, but the spirit will live on as a lodestar that guides us in the darkest of nights. She will remain a guardian angel that continues to inspire the young and the old to play their part in building a society where a better life for all is a lived reality. A funeral is a place to grieve and give solace to the bereaved. Yet it is also a moment to celebrate a life that has weathered the storms and triumphed against the odds. Dr. Pert's life is nothing short of inspiring, and the life she has touched in a life's journey will keep a legacy alive. Born at the height of apartheid in the humble township of Temba in Hammanskraal, Petunia's brilliance was evident even at her formative years. She graduated from Sefako Makhatu Health Sciences University, not to follow paths already paved, but to carve her own. Dr. Pert's hands were instruments of both science and soul. Yet her true genius lay beyond the operating room. She understood that sculpting bodies was really about restoring souls. She believed nothing was impossible if you put your mind and heart to it. She remained us that we were God's precious diamonds. The words of the founding father of our democracy, Tata Nelson Mandela, must give you solace as you not only mourn the passing of your loved one, but also celebrate a life. Tata Mandela once said, I quote, "Death is something inevitable."
Dr. Pert was born in Hammanskraal, Gauteng province and raised in Guyana in Limpopo province. She earned her medical degree from Sefako Makhatu Health Sciences University, completed her internship and community service in Limpopo, and later obtained training in aesthetic medicine through the American Academy of Aesthetic Medicine in Southern Africa, including fellowships in liposuction and high-definition liposuction. She founded the Dr. Pert Center for Body Sculpting in Grasfontein in Pretoria East and was best known for cosmetic procedures such as Brazilian butt lifts, popularly known as BBL, liposuction, aesthetic gynecology, anti-aging treatments, vitamin drips, and hormone therapy. She performed over 100 procedures, mainly on African bodies, and earned a reputation amongst celebrities and influencers. The influencers and celebrities that I'm talking about is Sayan Bougie, Dinom Leisani, Letabo Lejoy Matatu, La Conco, and Gorgeous Mbali, as well as Eva Mudika. Just to give you context, the difference between a liposuction and a BBL. So with a liposuction, a doctor removes fat from certain parts of your body, like your tummy, your thighs, your arm, your back, or your love handle, and then the area becomes flatter, and then the fat is usually thrown away. And then with a Brazilian butt lift, popularly known as a BBL, they remove fat from your body, from certain parts of your body, and then they transfer it to your hips or your bum. Sayan Bougie did a liposuction. I remember watching her vlogs last year, if not 2024, 2023. I remember, She showed us the whole process, and it was conducted in South Africa. So I can just go ahead and say, it could be Dr. Pert. She did not show us the doctors or the nurses that was assisting her. She would just tell us, no, this is day one, and then she'd show us the scars, and don't what she would eat and whatever. So if you watch her vlogs or her content, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know what Dr. Pert, because these influencers, they do not tell us. The only person who boldly came out on social media and was not even shy to say Dr. Pert ke la Konko. So Dineo Moleisane Liena, she has a natural S. If you'd watch her Instagram stories, you'd see her family members, because Kadizama should host a lot. She likes to do the party. So you'd see her mom, her aunts, they all have natural curves and thingy. What do you call curves? So I don't know what Dineo Moleisane would really liposuction, but if you look at her body, her waist is snatched. Yeah, so it's hard to keep up with Dineo Moleisane. So I'll just go ahead and say allegedly that she did a liposuction. It's just an assumption from me. And it's difficult for me to keep up with Dineo Moleisane. She has a busy lifestyle. So for the fact that she attended Dr. Pert funeral, it shows they had some sort of relationship, and what that relationship could be, obviously. Yes, Jerry. So the other influencer or celebrity that I can just say what Dr. Pert worked on her, ke Lethabo Lejoy Mathato. So if you watched the Real Housewives of Johannesburg season 2 and season 3, we saw Lethabo Lejoy. Season 2, she had a natural body, and then season 3, boom, Miguel had an ass. So with Lethabo Lejoy Mathato, I can just say that she did a BBL, which looks botched. So I like her, but I'm sorry, her BBL looks botched. Kamarata Monetu, So people are saying Dr. Pert operated her, and then Lakonko did a liposuction, and she lost a little bit of weight. She did not hide the fact that surgery operated Dr. Pert, and she looks very nice. Oh my God, Lakonko, I like her. And then Eva Mudika did a BBL. It's botched mzansi, just like Lethabo Lejoy Mathato. So I get to Dr. Pert is the one that operated Eva Mudika, because Eva Mudika is very selective with her content. She likes to live this perfect lifestyle, So I hardly follow her on Instagram. When I'm bored, I'll just be like, okay, let me just go and browse. With Eva, it's very hard to, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's very hard to relate to Eva Mudika. She lives a fake life, man. With Eva Mudika, you can just never know with her. But what I saw on social media, Eva Mudika, and that I can confirm is that her teeth, she did them go Turkey. I remember she showed us the whole process, the flying and tonton and what. Yeah. And then Doromongi did a BBL. So with Doromongi, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I operate like Dr. Pert, because Lena BBL it's botched. So it's like Dr. Pert gare unali beefy le batwakos share, because one Doromongi class share, her BBL is botched. Ivam Diga class share, her BBL is botched. Lethabo Lejoy Mathato, Lena class share, her BBL is botched. So I don't know what I have to say. Dr. Pert because just look at the liposuction, or maybe I need the BBL. Yeah, I think I need the BBL. I think I the liposuction, because look at Sign Bougie, look at La Conco. Yo, Shem, they look so nice. And then there's reports about Cindy McCartini. I don't know. I don't follow her. I don't want to come here and report about something that I have no clue. I don't know. Dr. Pert passed away on Wednesday, July the 30th, 2025, after battling an unspecified illness. The clinic was held on Saturday, the 9th of August, but media outlets noted that she had not been hospitalized. The service was attended by members of the ANC, paying tribute. Among them were Minister of Ramokgopa, Ronald Lamola, Gauteng Premier Panyasa Lesufi, and Bo George Machila, Lethabo Lejoy Mathato, and Dineo Moleisane. Dr. Pert was celebrated for helping shift beauty standards in South Africa, especially empowering Black women to embrace self-confidence. However, she faced a lot of scrutiny on social media. Her sister came out with files. Her sister, handled as La Portia, so she posted this caption on Instagram. In 2011, as a minor grieving my father's passing, I received a portion of his estate. That money was meant to protect my future, but my sister took it. She built her BBL clinic in Pretoria. Of those funds, reinvented herself as Dr. Pert. While denying every step of what she did, I held on in silence for years. In 2023, I confronted her with bank evidence, with the receipts, with the truth. She denied it all. I open a case for fraud with FNB Eswatini, send a letter of demand through my lawyer, silence. The random payments, 6K here, 10K there, like crumbs, thrown to make me disappear. So this is the letter of demand. This is proof that Dr. Pert took the father's estate money. Instead of sharing it with the sister, what did she do? She took the money and opened a surgery in Pretoria. So the above matter refers to Dr. Pert. Her official name is Petunia. We have in the past communicated with you via SMS regarding the above matter. It is our client's instructions that your client borrowed an amount of 400,000 rand only from her that has since failed to pay. Despite numerous demands by our client, it is our further instruction that your client has numerous occasions till recently admitted to owing our client that said amount and making promises verbally and in writing that she would pay back the money, but to no success. Now, therefore, our instructions firstly are to seek for a round of table discussion with all the parties involved to resolve this matter amicably, thus taking into account the name, stature of your client. You will please advise us of your availability for such a meeting, failure of which, and secondly, we hold instructions to institute a civil claim against your client for the said amount of which we do not deem necessary, provided your client cooperates and resolve this matter accordingly. We urgently looking forward to your responses. Sometimes another sister confuses me. Firstly, she said that Dr. Pert inherited, took the inheritance from the father, from the late father. And then now, from the lawyer's letter of demand directed to Dr. Pert, she's saying, Oriana, she borrowed Dr. Pert 400,000 rand. So which is which here? Something is not make sure. Also, remember clearly, during Matlati Solobola, you sent me to collect soil from where everyone was walking, and I brought it to your bedroom in a plastic bag. Don't think I have forgotten. Know this. Witchcraft does not work on me. I see your intentions clearly. You have had a bad heart. Your son had the nerve to kick my sister Nosipo out of our father's house in Kiani and took 360,000 rand plus 60,000 from her. Tell him to pay it back. So, the stepmother or the late Dr. Pert, or is she just, showing us their conversations before Dr. Pert passed away? I'd like to believe so. Dr. Pert's sister has made her account private on Instagram, so whatever that I'm reading is posts that she has forwarded to Mapepandaba. My stepmom, Sarah Madisha, and her family have tested me in ways I've never thought possible. For years, they've been pushing me to the edge, and I've ended up in and out of psychiatric hospitals trying to keep up my sanity intact. It's insane how much damage can be done when someone you trust betrays you over and over again. My mother has struggled for years while you and your children have taken everything from us. But let me be clear once and for all. The house in Guyani legally belongs to all of us. It is not just yours or your children's. Tell your son to vacate the house while there's still time. Enough is enough. Stop the lies. Return what you took and stay in your lane. I have carried weight of what happened in 2023 and all the pain that has come with it. You and your family have put me through so much things that no one should ever to endure. I remember that night, trapped in the car with gunmen, driven through Mpumalanga, pleading for my life, not knowing if I would make it through. The fear, I felt something I can't explain, and to be dropped off at Eswatini border. My clothes, tossed and refused back, left scars that I carry with me to this day. But through it all, I survived. You won't stop me from attending my sister's funeral. No matter what you think or say, I want my 50K as soon as possible. You know, I could never understand how one person could drag someone down so much. But here, I'm fighting just to breathe, fighting just to hold on to my peace. Sarah, you have made my life a living hell with your actions. You have taken from me physically, emotionally, and even financially. And let me tell you something. Those scars don't heal overnight. They don't disappear because you have played your game of control and manipulation for so long. They stay with me. They haunt me. And let's talk about their inheritance. You owe me a huge amount of money, Sarah. Money that belongs to me. That was my inheritance, my future, and you took it. You kept it from me, dragging your feet, making excuses, leaving me hanging while you live your life. But no, not anymore. I'm done being silent. I'm done playing small while you thrive off with things that were never yours to take. Your son had the nerve to kick my sister Nosipo out of the father's home in Kiani and took 360 plus 60,000 from her. Tell him to pay it back. My mother has struggled for years while you and your children have taken everything from us. But let me be clear once and for all. The house in Guyana legally belongs to all of us. It is not just yours or your children's. Tell your son to vacate the house while there's still time. Enough is enough. Stop the lies. Return what you took. Stay in your lane. So here I am, speaking up. I have fought for my sanity. I have fought for my peace, and now I'm fighting for, and then full stop. You know, I could never understand how one person can drag someone down so much, but here I'm fighting just to breathe, fighting just to hold on to my peace. Sarah, you have made my life a living hell with your action.
That post admin is from my step brother from the elder wife. Yeah, and get my mom is Swazi, is the youngest, the dead wife. That's how cruel that witch is. That happens to be my stepmom. That's how cruel she is. She didn't even recognize them. Oh, she didn't even want them. Lapo Admino, I once found something like this in her wardrobe while cleaning in that house. In her house, that woman.
Let it be known, I wasn't only one burned from attending Dr. Pert's funeral. Even my elder siblings, children of my father's first wife, were also shut out. People deserve to know the truth. Dr. Pert's mother, who started off as a cleaner and a singer, came into my family by snatching my father away from his first wife. The act alone sowed seeds of division and pain that we still feel today. Despite all the sacrifices made by the first wife and her children, including myself, we were treated like outsiders at the funeral. No one can erase the truth. And no matter how hard they try to rewrite history, rest in power, Dr. Pert. So I get to a WhatsApp conversation between who and who. And what is she trying to prove? Because to me, it does not make any sense. So what happened? Say, see, they are ruthless, Nana. I'm sorry you went through the pain. I wish it was Sarah and Mahlatsi in that casket. Yo. I found something like this in my stepmom's wardrobe. During my Tlatsi's lobola, they assigned me to pick up the soil where people stepped on, and I gave it to Sarah. Because I don't know who Sarah is. I don't know who my... Okay, Sarah is the stepmom, Sarah Madisha. And then Mahlatsi, apparently, so there's... I don't know how many stepmom does she have. Like, there's just a lot going on here. You know, like, story Sam, Moratwa, Dr. Pert, just not make sure... I don't know, like, I can't make sense of it.